Now listen here, buddy. I don't know who I need to be speaking to on this video, but look, the streets is dead, bro. Go ahead and get you a 9 to 5. Go ahead and get you a stream of income. Being a broke criminal with a gun, that ain't cool, man. It's not cool. And people starting to realize you either gonna get told on, straight up. It ain't even no, you're either this or that. You're gonna get told on if you in the streets. Your friends gonna tell on you. You're gonna be behind bars for the rest of your life. The streets is dead. Go ahead and get you some money, take care of your family, man. Being gangster ain't gangster no more. Cause the gangsters not gangsters. The gangsters are telling to get a reduced sentence so they can come home to their families. So before you even get put in a predicament like that, go ahead and do the right thing. So you don't gotta go through that. So you can be with your family, providing for your family. Now that's gangster. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. The streets is over. And I'm gonna talk to y'all a way y'all understand. It might be some vernacular in this video. YT, that's not proper etiquette when you're talking. Look, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to everybody in the streets that think it's cool. The streets is dead. Family, you already know what to do. And if you're brand new too, thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe to join the tribe and ring the post notification bell as well. You might as well become a civilian, man. Go ahead and get you a side hustle that's legitimate. Go ahead and get you a legal stream of income. Go ahead and start you a clothing brand. The trappers don't make no money anyway. You can get a 200% return when you got a clothing brand. You can go ahead and make 200% per day when you know how to trade. Sitting in the trap all day waiting to get raided, boy, you're stupid. You're out your mind, boy. You're wasting your time, my boy. Let's get into the video. Goodbye, street culture. Vámonos and adios.
I heard that ops give other ops back shots in jail, so when I was younger, I made a decision.
He's starting it off wicked, but it's the truth, boy. Them boys be on that DL. Listen, though. Them boys y'all think gangster? They be hugged up with their bros on them pics. Bros over, you know what I mean? You know the saying. We questioning y'all, boy.
I heard that ops give other ops back shots in jail, so when I was younger, I made a decision to never have any and to never be anyone else's. And 21 plus years later, I can confirm to y'all that that was one of the greatest decisions I've ever made for myself. And now I'm proud of myself and of y'all that we can sit here together and say that we witnessed the death of street culture in real time. Because what a lot of us have been trying to tell the rest of y'all that weren't listening is that it was never cool to be in the streets. And you know, like, I'm grateful that we're all on the same page now, at least more of us are on the same page, but it was always a stupid life to live that wasn't worth entertaining. Why would you glorify a lifestyle that's not safe to live? What is there to glorify about a lifestyle that puts other lives at risk, including the one living it? Like, even as a kid, I was seeing this shit wondering what the fuck is going on. There's no way y'all are just willingly participating in back and forth drive-bys like it's the Hood Olympics. Does that sound like something any human being interested in doing something worthwhile would be up to? This might be a little controversial and maybe a little bit unnecessary. Y'all criticized the DJ Academics for the way he talked about gang members on his Warren Chirac YouTube channel, and I don't agree with that guy on most things. But the way he was clowning the fuck out of criminals, we need more of that. All of the grown men who voluntarily participated in that life and willingly threw their lives away for it, for a block, mind you, that they don't even own, yeah, y'all don't deserve anything less than to be laughed at. Street culture has always been stupid and makes a mockery of the rest of us.
Now look, let me capitalize on that. Y'all ready to die for a block y'all don't own. I give y'all that. But y'all don't even own a house on the block, right? It might be a little difficult to own the whole block, but y'all don't even own a property there. The house you're living in, you don't even own that. You talking about this my block? No, it's not, boy. That's the landlord house. Boy, that's the white man block, boy. Go ahead and get you something. Get you some ownership, man. Let's talk about it. Old block got sold. Lil Durk tried to buy it. He didn't even have enough money to buy it, boy. What y'all talking about? This is my block. No, it's not. Get your money up. You could be just like him, sitting in a cell, broke. Ain't no money coming in when you locked up. Well, Lil Durk not broke. He rich. He a millionaire. He ain't making no money while he in the cell. That's where y'all want to be, though. The street culture dead. You gonna get told on. Your man's gonna be giving them back shots to your girl. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real on this video. See, YT come from that type of environment. You know what I mean? I come from one of the brokest cities. We made it up out of there, though. I'm a civilian. I ain't no gangster. I am a gentleman. Y'all see me, I'm on YouTube. I'm trying to get this money. I'm trying to get this bag. I always saw that, though. I was around people, and I'm like, bro, being a gangster is lame. They really wanted me to be with them, and I'm like, no, I'm good. I told the gangsters, look, no, bro, I'm good on y'all. Like, I don't want to run with y'all. I'm seeing how y'all maneuver. Y'all got 300 to y'all name. It look good, but it ain't all good. You selling that pack, that's re-up money. You ain't really got no money. You making $80 off every ounce. I'm good. You're down bad on the real. Me, I'd rather make thousands per week. I'm sorry. I'm good on y'all. I don't want to lose all my friends. I don't want to lose my life for a block that I don't own or don't have any ownership in it. I don't want to go do 100 years to say I'm a real ninja. I want to do 0 years and still be a real ninja. I ain't got nothing to prove to you. I'm proving it to myself and the Most High, most importantly. The streets is dead. Run you up some paper. Go ahead and own something, man. The world don't care about you as a man unless you got some paper. I'd rather be broke with a gun. You ain't nothing but a criminal. You ain't no real ninja. You a criminal, boy. The world don't respect you as a man unless you got a bag. Y'all don't got that. All you got is gun and beef. We laugh at y'all.
I'm glad everybody's starting to realize that the streets is dumb. Like, I've done my fair share of dabbling, and I've not been the greatest human in life. I've made my mistakes. But I'm glad everybody is coming to the consensus. Your homeboy will snitch on you. Your homeboy doesn't care about you whatsoever. He actually doesn't care. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think it gets to a point to where we got to realize we got to do stuff for ourselves. I never fully joined a gang. Want to know why? I'm a leader. I didn't want somebody else being like, nah, you have to do this. Like, I had homies that was gangbanging. I was always outside with niggas. But I could never let a leader tell me what to do. You get what I'm saying? Or be like, nah, you have to move like this. I am a free-thinking black man. You think I'm going to let this nigga over here control me how I move or how I want?
I ain't know you was a black man, but go off, my boy. He's preaching. I'm going to give him that. He say you're a black man, you're a black man.
Moving throughout life? Oh, no, you have to sell drugs. Oh, hell no. If I'm going to sell things, at least let it be off my own accordance, not because big bro want to be like, yeah, this is what you have to do. I knew some of y'all was going to get tired of having to look over your shoulder, make sure everything cool. You get what I'm saying? Always hitting the, make sure your ops ain't behind you.
I'm talking about they real life be treating it like it's a video game. Turn black ops into real life. The ops. There go the ops. But instead of worry about the ops, how about you worry about taking care of your kids? Nah, for real though. The street culture is done for. It is OV. If y'all still talking about being in the streets in 2025, there's something wrong with you mentally. You need an evaluation. Big Meech went to jail and it ain't looking too good for him. Everybody laughing at him, saying he broke. You see what I'm saying? You gonna go to jail and they gonna forget about you. Is that what you want? You ain't even gonna have enough money for commissary or to make a phone call. Ain't nobody been sending me no letters. Yeah, they sure ain't gonna send you no letters. They really gonna be like, he is a goofy. He's a dummy. He went and crashed out over that. That boy tricked himself off the streets like that. The real people you need to be focused on becoming, you need to be around them lames. Me too. I'm like, man, I wish I would have not hung with so many of my friends from school and I should have hung with the geeks. Because them geeks is getting money. Them geeks are building houses from the ground up. Those geeks are into tech and they know how to make a trading bot that can make you $10,000 per day. Those in the streets ain't never seen 10,000. That's hood rich, which ain't no money for real. This one is titled Street Culture is Holding the Black Community Back. I agree. Man, I'm a millennial. I like to be relatable because where I come from, I'm not going to act like I don't come from over there. On YouTube, yeah. I'm going to be relatable. I'm going to speak to those that are my demographic. But at the same time, I also understand the youth. And I also understand peer pressure. As a YN, you got to be hard. You got to prove yourself, as they say. But you really don't got to prove yourself to nobody other than the Most High and yourself. The only competition is yourself. Most people in the streets, they never going to leave that block. They going to be in a low income area for the rest of their life. They never will accomplish their goals. These days, being street is being broke. Y'all get some money, y'all change your whole perspective. Hey, y'all notice that when they get some money, they change their whole perspective. They say we grown now. In other words, you're a child unless you got some money. When they get that money, they be like, we ain't on that. We got money now. We just trying to take care of our family. Exactly. But it has been holding the black community back. It's been a trap. The media has been promoting this to the point, even AI, with AI, right? AI is a big deal. It's a big topic. You know that AI is racist because they think all black people are criminals. They connect gangster with criminal. We got to change the definition of gangster. Gangster is climbing from the ground up, turning nothing into something. That's what gangster is. Making sure your mama don't got no worries, your kids don't got no worries, your girl don't got no worries. Providing for real. Taking care of everybody when you can. That's G. But look, we gonna keep it rolling, man. I ain't gonna tell y'all nothing wrong.
The thing that be pissing me off with these niggas, these so-called street niggas, bro, is I swear they'll never check nobody who really got some power like that. Like, why y'all boys don't never be out here, ganging up on a police officer like that? He doing some crooked shit. Why y'all ain't doing that to people that's actually fucking over, nigga? Y'all be trying to fuck over y'all own people. What type of games y'all niggas playing, bro? Y'all niggas be some straight goofies, bro. Y'all niggas be straight goofies, bro. I don't be understanding what y'all be gaming from. Like it's 10 of y'all and one nigga, bro. Come on, dog. Come on.
What is this called again?
Why not?
Why not?
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, cuz.
You supposed to be over here?
Cuz, you on YouTube, what? Famous ass nigga, cuz. What's up with it?
It was good.
Who told you to come over here?
They ain't nothing but hate. And he from Michigan. Remember, I was at a carnival before, right? And my homies, they was in a group, but I'm not in no group. They like, what up? What group you in? Me and my brother like, we ain't in no group. What you mean? They kept me moving. That group stuff lame. Real life, it's because y'all ain't had no pops in y'all life. I had a pops in my life. People join gangs because they need protection. That's why the fathers need to step up in the black community and be present. So your kids won't be joining no gang thinking they need protection from another man who really not solid, who really not riding for them, who really want to see them crash out and see them sent to prison. What group you in? I ain't in no group. What are you talking about? When somebody know you and they call themselves pressing you, that's because they're jealous of you. They haven't applied themselves. They know him. They like, oh, you from YouTube. What's up? You know me. Why don't you dedicate your attention to becoming something instead of hating on the next man? This is a real problem within men. They feel inferior with other men. Well, get some confidence with yourself. You lack confidence. Ego is the downfall of man. You got ego, but you really have no accolades. You have nothing that you actually grinded for and accomplished. You're around a bunch of failures. Oh, I'm a gangster. What's gangster about being poor? Dying for a hood that don't even care about you. Like, the whole narrative need to change. Being a gangster ain't really cool, to be honest. You're a criminal with a gun. Once again, that's what people consider gangster. A broke criminal with a gun. I'll rob anybody. You're poor. That's why you gotta rob somebody. You don't know how to make $1. You lack knowledge. If knowledge is power, you're powerless, my guy. You have to rob another man because he done hustled and ran up his money, and you don't know how to do that. You should be ashamed of yourself. When you look in the mirror, you should be disgusted. You should throw up. You should puke on yourself, my boy. For real. Street culture over.
All right, so look, there's something happening in the black community right now. People are starting to notice that the street culture is dying, that the gangbang culture is dying, that the self-destructive culture that we've been living, that has been promoted to us by the powers that be, is dying. And I don't say that with regret. This is a good thing because, let's be real, what we thought was gangster was not even ours. It was a minstrel show. It was scripted for us. It was a culture encouraged by the system of white supremacy, pumped into our ears through the music, pumped into our eyes through the movies. They sold it back to us until we started believing that that was who we really are. But deep down, I think we always knew that that was not the real truth. You see, the problem was never the gang itself. The gang is just the community, just the tribe, just the village. It's just the circle that comes together to survive in a hostile environment. That instinct to form a group is natural, it's powerful, it's divine. The problem was when that group, when that collective got turned inward, when it became self-destructive. It became a problem when we started destroying ourselves instead of defending ourselves.
Right. How are we destroying ourselves instead of defending ourselves? We always been at the bottom. When you at the bottom, you can only go up. But when you're focused on destroying one another, it's a crab in a bucket mentality. You can't go up. We're pulling each other back down. That's why in 400 years, slavery existed 400 years ago. We have not progressed as a collective, as a whole. We still at the same spot. And that's sad. That's the problem within ourselves. We can't blame the white man. The white man not in bushes ready to take somebody out. You feel me? The white man really not worried about us like that. It's ourselves. We're worried about one another. We don't want to see one another progress. When one of us make it out, oh, we got to go get him. We got to take him out. Our people want to take their life because they're jealous. They're envious. How can he make it and I ain't make it out? Once again, you lack confidence. It's really messed up, man. It's messed up. And we are falling into the trap of the oppressors. The oppressors, once again, the KKK don't got to do work no more because we do the work for them. I hate niggas. I'm a racist. You hear that in songs all the time. What type of statement is that? For real. Let's look at it. What type of statement is that? Now, I feel where you coming from as far as, because niggas is people that are ignorant. I don't like ignorant people either. No matter what color they are. Most times they are our people. They are ignorant, lacking knowledge, lacking perspective, lacking understanding, not wanting to learn, not wanting to grow. So I feel you, but at the same time, that's something crazy to say. I'm always trying to uplift our people and trying to empower our people. No matter where they come from, no matter the way that they think, I'm the one that I feel like I can get through to people. And I do a lot of times, no matter your background. I might talk to people, and a lot of times people want to be like me. And I'd be like, okay. A lot of times it might be offensive, but it's like, okay, cool. If you can inspire somebody in the way that they want to be like you, and they might jack a little bit of your swag, that means you got through to them, though. That means you are empowering them. So you can't even look at it that way. But let's keep the video rolling.
You know what I'm saying? That's the part that's dying. That's the part that people are sick of. That's the part that filled the graveyards. That's the part that fills the prisons. That's the part that left too many mothers crying. So now we're rediscovering what gangster really means. Because I don't think that being a real gangster is about proving yourself through destruction. I think the real gangster shit is being in alignment with yourself, with the people around you, with your environment, hell, with the universe. That's some gangster shit.
Now, we don't really believe in that universe stuff. All praises to Yahuwah, the Most High. But, yeah, I ain't proving myself to nobody other than the Most High. What it look like proving myself to another man?
Real gangster shit is having the ability to take your circumstance, no matter how heavy, no matter how terrible, and turn it into power. Empowering yourself through spiritual alchemy is some gangster shit. To utilize the supreme circumstance of your mind to bend reality is some gangster shit. To use your mind to manipulate atoms of the universe at will is some gangster shit. Especially if you're doing that to create peace, power, and abundance, not for yourself, but for the world around you as well. That's gangster. That's power. Because the universe tells us that everything exists in a state of infinite quantum probabilities until our mind, until consciousness, until our perception collapses those infinite quantum probability waves into physical particles with defined states. Basically, all that means is that your mind, your focus, your perception creates reality. So imagine a gang, not of destruction, but of consciousness. People moving in sync, collapsing the probability waves of the universe into physical particles with defined states. But as a group, that's some real gangster shit right there. That's universal law in motion. You see, your gang should be everything. The 5 elements. I didn't say 4, I said the 5 elements. The earth, the wind, the fire, the water, the spirit, the ether, whatever you want to call it. Your gang should be nature. It should be the elements. The trees, the wind, the animals, the soil, the sun. Your gang should be the ancestor, universal law, the cosmic rhythm that governs.
All right, look, we really gonna pause this boy. He's speaking some realness other than that little spiritual lingo. Listen, I ain't with all of that. All praises and glory to the Most High Yahuwah. You know what I mean? New Age spirituality, that's not your gang. You shouldn't be rocking with that. You should understand who you are and where you come from, who you identify with. We really the chosen ones. We are them people. The people the scriptures talk about, yeah, we them. That's why they made it. Oh, colorism. Let's down one another due to our color. Oh, let's make a divide amongst religion when we ain't even supposed to have no religion, right? We can really talk about it, family. But the gang is really those that identify with you, those you resonate with and connect with, right? Y'all my gang on this channel. We ain't got to be throwing up sets. Oh, whoop. We ain't got to be doing none of that. We ain't got to be wooing and we ain't got to be doing none of that. We really them ones. We are Yashara. Y'all that understand, y'all understand. And I'm going to be myself no matter what. But the thing is this. I'm going to cut him off because I already see where he going with it. You know, he's speaking facts, but at the same time, we don't resonate with the new age spirituality. The laws that really govern us are the laws that are the 10 commandments. Thou shalt not kill, steal. You shall not commit adultery. Honor your mother and father. You shall not bear a false witness. All right? Don't be lying. No GODs before Allah or Abba Yahuwah, right? Which means no idolatry. Worshiping multiple GODs. No, we don't do none of that. We solid. That's what being solid is. Honoring the Most High. No other GODs. Only the one that is the true GOD. You shall not murder. We're not killing our brothers and sisters. Thou shalt not steal. We ain't broke. We got money. We don't got to take. You shall not covet. You shall not make idols. We going to do it like that, family. We going to go ahead and cut this brother off right here. Right? And we going to end the video with that, man. Being gangster is not the connotation that they put out there. That's not gangster. Gangster is everything I just said in this video. That's G. That's gangster. Taking care of your family, making sure you honor the Most High, being an honorable man. If you're a woman, being an honorable woman, right? If you got kids, taking care of your kids. being a deadbeat, boy, you should go to sleep and be ashamed of yourself if you a deadbeat. You should wake up every day. Your soul should be speaking to you, saying you know you wrong. You feel what I'm saying? It's your brother YT, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. Peace. Drop a comment below. Let me know what y'all think about this video. I love y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one.